The standard form of a linear equation is called slope-intercept form, shown here, where y equals mx plus b. Here we are in function notation, so y has been replaced with f of x, our output, f of x. Now, in slope-intercept form, the slope is m, which is rise over run, and the y-intercept is b. Slope-intercept form is often called the standard form of a linear equation because it makes it very easy to graph our line. The strategy is to first plot the y-intercept, then to use the slope to plot a second point, and to connect the dots to graph our line. So, in the example down here, f of x equals 2/5 x minus 3. My y-intercept is -3. So on my y-axis, I go down to -3 and place my point. This is the point 0, -3. I then use the slope of 2/5 to draw my next point. So rise over run. I'm going to rise up 2, and I'm going to run over 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I run over 5. This is where my point goes. This is the point 5, -1. Now if I have 2 points, I'm able to draw a line. So I go ahead and I connect the 2 points, which is the line f of x equals 2/5 x minus 3. I could also be given a line and asked to write an equation to describe that line. So I know that I'm going to write my equation in the form y equals mx plus b. This means I need to know the y-intercept b and the slope m. Y-intercept is easy to find. I just look on my y-axis and find where my graph crosses. This is the point 0, 5. So I know that b is going to be +5. I'm going to have an x value, but I need to know what the slope is, what m is. So I'm going to find my slope by figuring out if I move from this point to another point that crosses at a whole number value, what is the rise and the run. So I trace my line down until I see it cross at whole numbers, i.e. right here, it is meeting at the intersection of my graph, of my coordinates of 4 and 2. I don't want to have 4.5 and 1.6 or what have you. I want whole numbers. So if I moved from the point 0, 5 here, and I went to the point 4, 2, that means that I went down 3 spaces. My rise is -3 because I went down 3. And my run, I went over 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. If I started at 0 and I went to 4, I traveled 4 spaces. So my slope is rise over run. My slope is -3 over 4. Bring down my equal sign and my y. So the equation of this graph is y equals -3/4 x plus 5.